So in the previous video we just made the anime component. Now let's make this component reusable by removing all the hard-coded data. So what I'll do, the first and the foremost thing is I will define the type of this component, right? So we know it's a component, but if you see from a JavaScript point of view, this is just any ordinary JavaScript function. So the way you're going to make React or React Native aware that it's a functional component, we'll say react.fc, which we have already seen, and we'll define an interface called as anime. Okay, I don't need to put interface keyword, so I'll say iAnime, and we'll go to the interface file which we have already created, and we'll say export interface iAnime. Now what are the things which we have to use in the anime component? We need the URI, right? So it's a string, so we'll say URI, it's a string. And what else we need? We need the title, so even title is a string. If I save this thing, let me import this. Now we can immediately destructure URI and title, right? Now what I'll do is I'll replace this hard-coded URI with the URI prop, and I will replace the title with title prop. Now this anime component is now reusable. Now the moment we come back to app.tsx, you can see that now this anime has an error. The reason for the error is because we are expecting two props to be passed. One is title, one is URI. So let's actually use our anime data state, because we can access this information from anime data state, right? So what I'll say is I want to return for every anime data, because this data is an array of anime, I want to map it, and I want to return anime component. And now in the anime component, if I do control space, I can see there is a title prop which is required, there is a URI prop, right? Now this title we can retrieve from item.title, and let's put the question mark, because if title is present then only we want to access. And for the URI, what we can say is item.images.jpg. so what it says is that it's JPG. Let's save. Okay, there seems to be an error. Let's go back to the okay. So JPG has something called as image.url as key, so we'll have to do .image URL. Now if I save this thing and if we reload, let's see what happens. Okay, that's awesome, right? We can see now bunch of animes, right? Now if I try to scroll, you can see that we are not able to scroll. So we will be covering how to make this thing scrollable, because in React Native by default things are not scrollable. So we'll be discussing that in the next video. Thank you.